that's how you're going to start now that we're recording? We should do that?
All I'm saying is we should do a brake pad video.
You're over here explaining the worst damn clickbait bull I've ever heard and trying to sell it off to me like that's something we would even do, and I'm going, what? No.
Guys, a phone you can smell through.
And then all of a sudden,
okay, a phone
you hit record on there and you just, nothing. What?
I want to do a brake pad video. I want to do a brake pad video.
See what happens? I go away for a little bit and this starts.
Guys, I want to do a rotor video. Tell this man he's crazy.
They're brake pads, not a rotor.
The rotors will be introduced with a reason.
Oh my God, we're not doing clickbait.
Guys, put in the comments you
want this. We're not doing a whole episode on brake pads.
Yes, we are.
Get off my hand!
My lows.
What are you doing?
I'm working on my adjustments. Jesus. Look, this is a tuner's fork all day. This is the X-Fusion Slide 3429er boost fork.
Okay, so are we going with boost now?
It's boost. It's just a lot, you know, and I'm looking forward to seeing it because the great thing about this fork, or where we're at Mount Nebo here in Dardanelle. The great thing about this fork is it has a high-speed compression, it's got a low-speed compression, and it's got rebound. That's why I call it a tuner's fork. It's 140 millimeters of travel.
It's also going to be a bit of a learning curve and a pain in the because there's a lot more tuning involved.
There's so much tuning involved, you know? And the situation with the high-speed, at least, is I can't mess with the high-speed compression when I'm sitting here. It has to kind of be live, you know? So we'll probably be doing a lot of tuning.
We'll get some of that on camera.
Yeah, we'll try to get some of that on camera. It's just, it's confusing because like you dial it a little bit, bam, and it locks up, and then you open it and it opens up. So the you know, not only are we going to be doing a real-time review on this fork on this episode, we're also going to be rating this fork. So it's going to be very interesting. This fork is normally a $699 fork. We've always been really big fans of the X-Fusion stuff. We're going to have to dial the air in here, and we're going to have to be dialing and tuning this thing all the way down. This is definitely one of the most I guess technical forks that we've ridden on. 35 clicks of rebound, 15 clicks of high speed, 11 clicks of low speed. It's got a lot to it, and that's not even messing with the air pressure at all. But we got it on an awesome bike, the Mullvaille. It's the Kent Trouvaille bike. It's been a while since we've been on this thing. I can't wait to ride it and do a little real-time review for you guys. So please, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I got to figure this thing out. It's going to be a very interesting episode. We're going to get done with the Triple C, which is going to test out some of the low speed. And then we're going to go over to Hayes Creek Run, the Black Diamond, my favorite trail in Arkansas. Oh, Trail Jesus keeps it updated and upgraded and situated. We're going to go hit that next. All right, so I'm going to play with this thing a little bit, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, here she is, the X-Fusion Slide 34, beautiful fork, boost, tapered. We've got the high and low compression knobs, right? High speed and low speed. I'm so looking forward to this. What we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna hit this Triple C trail, and Wolfman sat down there with the camera. We're gonna have to tune this guy in. This fork right here is a big time tuning fork. We've talked about it. So we're gonna run the first part of this Triple C trail probably a good 3 or 4 times. There's a couple of hits on it just to make sure we've got this thing dialed in completely. So we got it all set up for Hayes Creek Run. And right now it's like, it's killing me that I do not have a dropper. I need a damn dropper on this bike. I think we might have one. But anyway, that high and low is going to be really fun to be messing with. So right now, I think I'm about halfway on the high, halfway on the low on the compression, and about halfway with the rebound. Preload is great. Oh, whoa, that's something I'm not used to on this bike or with forks. I am not used to the feel, the difference between the low speed and the high speed and the whole rebound all together. That is a trip. Wow, what a weird feeling. I'm gonna have to get used to that.
All right, let's have it.
All right, guys, first 2 little features. The preload was great on this fork. I call this my little drop area, and I got actually a little bit more air than I intended to. I really wanted to kind of get the whole suspension of the fork. Now, what I'm talking about this is crazy. The rebound is set perfect, okay? It's right about, I think there's like 34, 35 clicks of rebound. I have it right in the middle, which is impressive to have it in the middle considering if this thing has 140 millimeters of travel. Most of the time using up all that travel, I have it set a lot slower, like maybe 3/4 of the way to the slow. But right now 50/50 is set up really good, at least for this trail so far. The high and low speed, we're going to have to do some adjustments. I would like to slow down the compression on the low speed. And when it comes to the high speed, we're going to leave that where it's at. So what we're going to do here, you can see can you see the blue knob? Or is that too close?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, blue knob, we're going to slow it down. And we are going to, on the low speed compression, we're going to minus it. We're going to go to the left. Okay, so I'm ready slow as it can go on the low. Let me change up the high here. We're going to go high is going to be the opposite direction. We're going to go 1.
Which turns to slow a little bit. Oh, you can move it again.
Yeah, you can move it separately.
Oops.
So let's do that. We're going to do just a tiny bit of adjustments. Right now, I am pretty close to the low speed on the high and like maxed out on the low speed on the, or maxed out on the low, or the slower of the two, or the softer of the two on the low speed. So let's go check that out. We'll see how it treats us a little bit. We'll hit these features again and just see how tuned in we can get this fork. 70 PSI right now, and you can see how much compression I've used on the compression ring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fork is.
I think really room to go.
I think it's a really good fit for this bike. You know, this is the Mullvaille. We got the 29er up front, helps that rake out, and it doesn't feel like when I turn the entire bike is just turning. 140 millimeters with the 29er and the 27.5 in the back. It feels really good on this bike, so I'm excited about it. Let's hit this again and let's see how it reacts to some stuff. All right, guys, here we go. Run number 2. Rebound set the same. We've messed with the high and low speed. And like, look at this separation feel. I'm putting some weight on this fork right now. And it's nice and supple, super smooth. And then when it comes to the smalls, not the really big hits, but less weight taken off of the front, there's still plenty of soaking up. Like this fork right here would be awesome for like some really rooty, nasty little trails, because the difference with the compression, look at that. Wow. Dude. This bike just wants to get air. We're going to slow it down here. Oh, yeah. Nice.
What we got?
Dude, I'm impressed with the little runs we're doing on this fork. I love the adjustments, and they make such a big difference. We've definitely used up a lot more travel here. We're probably around I'd say probably 125 or so. Remember, this is a 140 millimeter fork. You can adjust this thing to be 100 or 120. One thing I do want to do is I think it might be a little too soft on the compression for the high speed stuff. When I put a lot of weight into it, it gets a lot of movement. I want more rebound there. Well, I want the rebound to do its job on the rebound, but I'm going to stiffen it up just a tad bit on the high speed. Okay, so we're going to stiffen it up, and the plus is going to go to the left. Here, let's go 1, let's go 2.
Can we just take a second to talk about the wheels that Chuck you built for this bike?
Oh yeah, old Chuck you, baby.
I mean,
with the Hope Pro 2 wheel set.
Dude,
yeah, beautiful wheel set, beautiful fork so far. So guys, we've got the high speed set to where it's a little bit stiffer now. We've got the low speed maxed out completely. What I'm going to do is I'm also going to slow down the rebound to maybe get this thing working together a little bit. We're going to slow her down. Let's go 3 clicks. Again, I'm about 50% on that out of the 34. Oh yeah, this the only downside so far with this fork, something I would really prefer, is the high speed compression, the low speed compression to move independently. I know that's asking a lot considering it's on the same side of the fork and it's mounted that way, but I would like to not have to get confused like Wolfman's saying. You have to compensate. You have to go, hey, I went 3 clicks this way, I need to go 3 clicks back with the low speed. You know,
but I was a little confused, and I wanted to make sure we had to stop and watch it back to make sure you realized you went right and right.
Yeah, I went right and right. Anyway, okay. Let's ride this trail a little bit further down and just kind of talk about the low speed, or the low, what do you call that? The little small bumps and things like that.
The smalls.
The smalls. We'll talk about some of the smalls. I got to get a better feel for that, and then we'll go down Hayes Creek. We'll talk about some of the bigs.
Yeah, I'm glad you're getting extra time on it too, not just because of all the adjustments, but that way you don't, when you score it, you're not just schoolgirl excited.
Yeah, I definitely want to get a feel for the smalls here. It did stiffen it up a lot, but again, like, it's hard to manually adjust a fork constantly all day. I don't want to do that. Nobody wants to do that. You know, the only thing I want to adjust is going to be the lockout. This doesn't have lockout. I mean, like on the fly, you know. But having the 2 compressions, like Wolfman was saying, it could be a little overwhelming. But if you're used to riding a certain way in certain trails, I can see you getting this thing set for like a cross-country style ride or an all-mountain style ride and being just good to go all day. But I'm looking forward to seeing if this setup for this trail, the way I feel here, I know what Hayes Creek has to offer. I have a good feeling about it. I think we're going to probably keep it like this, if not mess with the high speed. But let's hit some more of this trail and let's see what the smalls and all that feel like. All right, here we go. Fork's light too. That was like 4.2 pounds or something like that. I could be wrong. But let's talk about some of the smalls and some of the overall feel. Definitely a lot stiffer. And I've got that low speed set to the softest, but it is feeling good in the small department. These tires, on the other hand, these are the Continental Trail Kings, I believe. I don't know how they're gonna do. I do have a patch kit on me and a pump. Some CO2 cartridges, matter of fact. Yeah, okay. She's putting a little bit of work now. You guys see that movement that we've got up there? Buttery smooth for sure. Dude, this bike just flows, man. Yes, you can hear it working. We gotta put some fork lube on this thing. It's like a little squeaky. It's weird. The fork does feel very stable. Oh, here we go. Dude, I'm gonna get some air on this bike. I mean, the fork is light, the bike is so balanced, and I love that 29er up front. I'm telling you, if you guys have not ridden a Mullet, you gotta try it. It's such a different feel. How do you guys like the sound of that hub? All right. Pushes in and out of the turns really well. It's still soaking into them as opposed to pushing me into it or kind of being stiff on the entrance, but it's a really good feel throughout. I kind of wish the low speed was a little bit, I could soften it up a little bit more, but I think that fork is actually doing a lot more work right now than I'm realizing. Let's see how it does over this little rock garden. Yeah, it's doing a lot more than I thought. Not that it feels really abrupt or anything like that. It's just I want it to be as soft as it can be. And, you know, I've never ridden on a fork like this that has dual compression adjustments. But I could definitely get used to this. See, trails like this, very rocky, real washed out. And that fork is doing an amazing job up there. Yeah, we're gonna soften that rebound, guys. We're gonna go hit Hayes Creek Run. Again, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I can't wait to talk about this thing some more in the bigs and going really fast the entire time. Some real technical spots. We got the Savage Rock Garden coming up. It's gonna be good. All right, guys, let's get to Hayes Creek already. Okay.
Top of Hayes Creek.
Top of Hayes Creek, we're right by the Bench Road Trail. Anyway, we are going to slow down the rebound on this fork. Oh yeah, that's where I like it right there. We're gonna be taking a look at this compression ring going down Hayes Creek. We are also going to stiffen up the high speed compression. Remember, we gotta go left with the high speed compression. We're gonna stiffen it up. We're just gonna go 1, okay? And then we're gonna go back to the low speed. We're gonna max him out all the way to the slowest. So we got the slowest on the low speed, and I think we're about 4 clicks off of the lowest, or the stiffest. We're about 4 clicks off of the slowest for the fastest. I don't know. See, now it's getting confusing.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got that set.
Dyslexia kicks in a little.
Yeah. We're going to hit this trail, man. I'm looking forward to it. Remember, guys, we do have a rating for this fork. We've got it all dialed in. I don't want to hear any shenanigans out there. It's all dialed in.
I'm looking forward to it too. But as a father, I'm going to jump in and say, please be careful.
Every time you say that, I crash.
Well, no, that's not true. I can't take care of you right now. I'm gimpy.
Yes.
So just enjoy the hell out of it.
I'm gonna be careful. I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I do have...
Just don't. Okay, I'll retract to be careful. Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah,
Is that better?
Yeah. GoPro, start recording.
But enjoy it.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy it. All right, love you. I'll see you at the bottom.
All right, love you. Whoa, bad start. Bad start.
Oh, guys, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. I'm nervous. I'm shaking. Oh, this is gonna be fun. A lot of fun. The only thing I'm nervous about, honestly, is going to be these tires. I can't stand the Continental Trail Kings. Why they're on this bike, don't ask me. I don't know why they're on here. They're e-bike rated, if that does anything for you. Here we go, man. All right. Here's the Polaris kiss your own. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I messed with that rebound. I can feel it right now already. Going to that little bitty churn. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, man. Here we go. All right, guys. My favorite trail in Arkansas. Big shout out to our new patron. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, Trail Jesus himself comes out here and takes care of these trails for us. And these trails are free to come out and ride. Can you believe it? Don't have to pay anything. I ain't gonna hit that. Dude, let's see if old homeboy fix my limbs down here like he said. Yeah, fork is super smooth. This is a very, very rough beginning to this trail. A lot of little rocks, a lot of baby heads, if you will. And you're constantly got to be on the brakes, it seems like. And this fork's doing a good job and soaking stuff up. But, what's crazy is there's a massive high-speed difference, guys. I can't believe the difference compared to the trail up there and this one. This is what we're going to do. I can believe the difference. It's a black diamond. Anyway, we're going to go right here, this compression. We are going to loosen it up because that sucker is stiff. We're going to go, high speed's going to go lower. That's, okay, 2 full clicks. Okay, now we're going to go back to being, we're maxed out on both right now, I believe. Yeah, I don't want to hit that wall because sometimes if you hit a wall like that, it locks it up. We're going to go there with it. Okay, we're going the lowest compression on both right now. It's just a little too much at a high speed. The low speed stuff, it was so, oh yes. Oh yes. Dude, the low speed, oh look at this churn. Oh man, you guys are too good to me. The high speed, that's nuts. It was like not locking out, but almost. It was hitting that wall, then the rebound would kick in, and it was kind of getting a little confused, at least I was. And now with that high speed, holy the difference. Look at this. Yes, a little bit of air. We'll go a little drop here. Woohoo! All right, dude, that adjustment's sick. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad, it's good. Look at all the clearing. They must have come out here with some weed eaters and stuff. These brakes could be better. They definitely put some weed killer or something out here. You can see the churns coming up. That's impressive. Now what I'm getting is a whole bunch of feedback because it's mainly the rebound after we get to the max point of the high-speed compression. It's all rebound that's kicking in, and that rebound set perfect. And really, it's not even anywhere near the maxed out point. I think I clicked at about 4 clicks towards the slower side. So now there's so much more rebound ability, adjustability. Okay, we've got the Savage Rock Garden coming up. Slower down, these brakes have got to be rebled. Yes, yes. Oh man, a little tabletop action here, all right. First turn's nice and good. Oh yeah, the limit's go. Oh, the whole damn tree's gone. Yes. Oh my gosh, Trail Jesus. Took out the whole tree, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, this fork. All right, we'll get to the stopping point down here. Holy. Okay, so this is crazy. I haven't hit any bigs, don't get me wrong, no bigs. We have used up some travel. Definitely nowhere near, I can smell these brakes. Holy crap. Nowhere near the amount of travel. We shouldn't be anywhere near using it up. But it's so supple right now with that high speed and that low speed lockdown. It's like, forget about it. We're going all rebound. And that rebound is freaking smooth, man. Holy crap. This fork. Wow, I'm gonna clean you off, baby. Damn. What a change up in fork department. Never had a fork that we could do this much adjustability to. That's nuts. Let's continue. The biggest difference I feel with this fork, guys, overall than all the other forks, is when it comes to the high speed and the low speed compression, it's amazing because it actually works. Like the low speed stuff, when you're just like on the Triple C trail, go around this. On the low speed stuff, it's the little hits. It's crazy because the fork really soaks it in, but it doesn't. Whoa, there's a little cutout I haven't seen before. We got the drop coming up. That's a cool cutout. It must be new. Oh yes, 140 millimeters of travel. We used up some more of that compression ring or some more of that travel up. The low speed's great, but this right here would be considered the high speed compression, and she's doing so good. We're putting this fork through some workout today. My little speed portion where I always crash. Oh, buddy. Ooh, they did some work on that turn too. Man, this has just turned out to be a great day. Great weather, great trail, great fork. This thing's going to rate high. Wow. This fork is just so damn smooth. It's kind of scary. All right, we got a good little speed portion, maybe some more features up here. Wow, does this thing do good in the smalls? Let's get this hit here. Yes. Okay, another hit. Oh, yes. Tires are starting to give out on me a little bit, but this fork, what I like is it's very smooth in and out of the corners. With that high speed adjustment, adjusted to being really soft, it helps out so much on the takeout, or the takeoff, right here. Man. Okay, we got a drop here. Good drop and another hit. Oh, yes. We're going to take a look at this compression ring after this next feature that we've got up here. A lot of body control on this trail, another drop. A lot of body control needed on this trail. There's a lot of sketchy little turns here and there. They're hard to notice when you're riding, unless you've ridden it as many times as I have. Wow, is this fork putting in some work or what? Here's a good feature here. Yes! Hell yeah! Oh my gosh. Oh, the turns. Yes! Damn! My hands are getting tired because I'm going full speed ahead. These grips are stiff. Brakes are fading on me. This bike's like, what are you doing to me? Oh yeah, here we go. Woo! Like a damn roller coaster, baby. Ooh. Wow. God, this is gonna be hard to edit, having this much fun on this trail, because I'm gonna show you guys the whole thing, you know?
Well, guys, we've got a dilemma. This episode just needed, no, don't you dare. We've rated the fork. The score's in. He don't know the score. He's never allowed to see the score before we talk about it. He just gives me, he's not great at math, we've established. But what he does is I get the scores from him, write them down, I have the total. He doesn't do it in his head. He couldn't do it in his head if you paid him. But we're gonna wait to reveal that to the next episode, which will only wait a day or two for it to come out, so don't worry, it's not gonna be like weeks from now. The reason we're doing that is we feel like this fork is, maybe even in the future episodes, that gives us more time. We don't want these episodes to be 2 hours long. It gives us more time to break it down and talk about it. It also gives us the ability to show you more B-roll, put more production value into these real-time reviews. And not only that, but like you said, you wanted that quality when we talk about it. We want to be in the shop because you want better quality.
Better quality. We have to use a GoPro.
We're having to use a GoPro. We didn't come with a tripod today to use the good camera. But we just want to say Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging around.
Wolf Dick Nation, if you're familiar with our scoring, if not, go back, check out one of those episodes. I want you to score it. Where do you think this thing would rate?
Yeah.
Just based on my real-time review. Put a score down.
You don't have to break it down if you don't want to. You can put a final score. You can break it down, looks plus feel.
And this will be the 400 and up.
This 401 and up.
Looks, feel.
Looks plus feel, and that's at a 5 points each. You can decimal point. Smalls plus adjustment, those are 5 points each, decimal point included. And then bigs is a 10-point system. You can use decimal point on that. And then we do the weight of the fork minus at a 10 points possible. It gives you a total, like you take 10, you minus the weight, and then it gives you your score.
Well, you can give them that.
The weight is 4.48 pounds if you guys watch initial impressions. And then I take at a 10, deduct the 4.48, comes out to 5.52 on points.
So
no penalties. It was over 140 on the travel, so no penalties on the travel. So that part, 5.52 on the weight is what it scored. The rest of it, you're going to have to wait till the next episode, unfortunately.
Yeah, this fork, guys, I can't wait to start talking about it some more. I can't wait to watch the footage back. That's what's going to be fun, watching the footage back on this fork and see. Yeah, but all right, Wolf Dick Nation, score it. Sorry we had to keep you on your toes, but it'll be out here in a couple days.
Keep you in suspense.
Keep you in suspense. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
GoPro, stop recording.